you see any new anime this year?
Uh,
Or was it just most of the shit you were watching before?
yeah, most of the shit I was watching before. I rewatched Naruto.
Damn.
Some of Dragon Ball. I only got up to
Have you seen Daima?
Frieza.
Or no?
Daima? No.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's another thing. Daima, I didn't see that.
I'm gonna just do a quick shot of everything this year. Cause like honestly this year, like in general, like I'm kinda tapped out of like or recently I've kinda been tapped out of anime, or at least watching it seasonally. I was like tapped out. But I kinda got back into watching a few shows here and there. So hold on, let me get the Mal.
Oh, I guess what's it? Fucking One Punch Man. What else? The new season of My Hero, but that shit.
Okay, so I'm gonna start with winter. Winter, let me see. What did I see this winter? No, I didn't see any of this shit. This one I saw like the first episode of it, but I dropped it. Basically, it's like an isekai where like it's like this Red Ranger, and he gets trapped into like a fantasy world. I heard it was good, but I kind of tapped out of it. Cause it felt too fan servicey. To like, and it felt like you wouldn't understand unless you watch like a fuck ton of shows. This season did not have shit. Okay, cause for me, I only watch like anime if like I know that it's like a fucking original work and it's not like, and I'll see some of like the like the tropey ones, but I'm not really trying to like watch all the slop. Like they're okay, so like with anime is like there's slop, but it's like some good slop sometimes, where it's like you'll enjoy it. This one Lazarus, I was gonna get in. I think Spring had like the most substance. So Lazarus, I didn't watch this one, but it was getting hyped because it was done by it was animated by Mappa, and then it was written by or directed by the guy who did Cowboy Bebop.
Yeah.
And then they were airing it on like Toonami like the day of, but like I don't know, I just got tapped out of it. It didn't seem like there was a lot of substance to it. I'm pretty sure that's what everyone else said.
Just nothing.
It's just like you could tell just based on the silhouette, you could tell it's just like no, I'm not watching this shit.
Slop. It's all the same shit.
Again, it's like okay, it's like if it's hitting mainly okay if you're watching like a romance anime or whatever. The only reason to watch is if like it panders to like your very specific like fetish or whatever. That's the only reason you would watch it. Or I would watch it and then I would be like, okay, I kind of get it. Yeah. So the Gundam, the new Gundam, G Quox. It was alright. It wasn't that bad. The only problem is that it wasn't fucking it was only 12 episodes, and the thing with like any anime, if it's original and it's only 12 episodes, like it's not gonna have as much substance. Yeah. So it's kind of hard to invest in it. Now, I usually like it when they're 50 episodes long.
Yeah.
Because it feels like you're getting like a whole ass story at least. But this one, it feels like they crammed like at least like a 25 episode anime into like 12 episodes. Because they didn't have a good it's just that they didn't have the resources to do a whole fucking 25 episode run. Even if they took a break, but it was literally only 12 episodes, and most of it was derivative of the original Gundam, which Gundam usually isn't like that. But yeah, it was only good for like some of the horror scenes in like towards the end. This might be the best anime I watched. It's and it's not really saying it much. It's Anne Shirley, which is like an adaptation of the famous Canadian novel series Anne of Green Gables. I only watched it because allegedly there's like an older adaptation from like the 70s, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna watch it and see if this is good. And then I watched the old one. That's pretty much it. I just watched it. It was 25 episodes, had a good runtime, and then after that, it pretty much covers like a couple novels. So I guess I'll just watch the original anime eventually. I mean, dude, you don't know, dude. Back in the day, he knows. I would message him. I'll be like, dude, you gotta watch this anime. Like it would be some random fucking slop, and I'll be like, dude, you gotta watch it. And I'll be like, bro, this is like the next fucking Sword Art Online. But I would try to literally watch like everything that was on this page, like at least try to get through it. yeah, no, nothing. There's only 2 shows. Let's see. I'm not trying to get started. Yeah, at least summer had like a bunch of shonen slaps, so I guess that's like appealing to. Um, oh, Cleaveless. This one was alright. Um, yeah, I just mainly watched it because of the director, but it's like a dark fantasy, but it's not like on some berserk shit, so no one cares about it. Oh, Panties. Okay, that was okay. This might be like the best new one this year, and it's a fucking sequel to a fucking 15-year-old anime. Uh, it it's funny because they have like there's like an episode where they spoof on Fantastic Four, or mainly like Jack Kirby shit. I thought that was like the best episode, but yeah, basically it was just more of the original show. Okay, I know you don't know, Nick. You're not tapped into this shit, but like Panty and Stocking was like, it was like so originally it was created by Gainax, the people who made Evangelion, the original studio, but it wasn't made by the same team. It was made by some different guys. So it was done at Gainax. But then these guys, they also did this anime called Gurren Lagann, as Axel knows, like the best anime ever. We're probably gonna have to put you onto that one eventually. I was just trying to warm you up with Evangelion, but like that one is like,
That's peak.
yeah, it's like the like top 10. I'm scared honestly because I feel like if I watch it again, I might not think it's the best one ever.
I rewatched it. It was the same.
Okay, that's good. But it was more made by the guy who made Gurren Lagann. But then this team, they went off and they made Studio Trigger, and so they made like a few shows for like probably like a decade or so. But then they this show was still owned by Gainax, so they couldn't make a sequel. But then Gainax was basically like going out of business, and they ended up selling all their rights to like the people who actually own it. So that's how they got to make this season. And basically what it is just like more of like what was before, but the what's it called? So basically like these two girls, they're like slutty angels, and then these red bitches are like slutty demons, and then it's just like, you know, vulgar. Like honestly, because I was watching it, I thought it was gonna be like, it was gonna age badly because like it has like that like vulgar like late 2000s appeal,
Like
and I thought it was
Family
gonna like,
Guy.
yeah,
Vulgarness.
yeah, like dick jokes and everything, because it is kind of inspired by like Western crude humor and everything. So I thought it was gonna age like badly if they're gonna try to like bring it back, but it did do pretty well. So this might be the best anime of the fucking season, and it's a fucking derivative of a show that came out 15 years ago. Oh no, okay, no, right. This one, City. Okay, this was like this might be like first place, and then this one's second place. And it's funny because this one's also a derivative of like an anime, or not. It was a derivative of like a show from like the same creator that came out like 10 years ago. But this one's just like a slice of life like bullshit, but it's done well. Because the studio Kyoto Animation, they're good at that shit. Let's see what else. Okay, fall. We've got 2 more. Wait, no, we got 1 more season left. Okay, Nick. So just stay with me. Don't pass out. Don't like. Okay, this is what I don't get. I haven't seen any of the clips of One Punch Man, or I've seen some of the clips, but I don't get like the whole bitching that it's like low quality animation.
Well, it's more like there's like certain scenes in the manga that they didn't like add because I think because they're airing it on like a kid TV show in Japan or whatever. So then, because there's like certain scenes where like fucking Zombie Man or whatever has his fucking like head blown off and stuff, and then he has his whole head intact in the anime instead with a lollipop or something.
When is this? This has to be like at 1. What are they airing it on TV Tokyo at 11? What the fuck? Well, I can't tell military time because it's saying it airs at 23:45, which is weird. I don't know if you know this, but like
what, 4:00?
wait, no, let me no, because because most anime they air at like fucking midnight, like the most of the crude ones, fucking. What the fuck? Let me see.
Scroll down. Maybe
No, it didn't. Fucking.
you gotta pay for it.
Oh, maybe I need to type in the whole thing. Let me see. 23, 45.
11.
11. Yeah, it airs like at borderline midnight. So I do believe probably that they still have the censors, but
Or even there's like some female characters in there where they just have a tank top.
yeah.
In the manga, they're like full on.
Well, honestly, that might not be because of Japan. It might be because they know that. 'Cause I don't know if you've been tapped in on this, but like some anime studios have been cucking on it because they think that like, or they know that there's like a global audience, so they've kind of been cucking on that, and it's not even because of Japan. It's because of like the mass fucking market. I think it's mainly America and China that they take into consideration. Cause they see all and China is because they don't like the gore for some reason. And then, I don't know why, because their whole fucking world is gory as shit. People dying on fucking buildings and shit. But I know all like these American fucking people, like these fucking new shonen fans are like, oh, I don't want a tit in my fucking manga.
Yeah.
I don't want like, so they'll have to do all that small shit, like cover them and shit. They're like, oh no, I don't like me. Oh, they should respect women in this type shit. I think it's more that. I don't think it's more of a just whatever the fuck.
Like censorship.
I think they're just like pre-censoring on behalf of like the whole fucking global thing, because they're like, oh no, everyone's in this is like a worldwide phenomenon, so now they kind of have to fucking cuck. That's why I don't think if they ever remake like the whole Dragon Ball from beginning, they're gonna cuck on like the first couple things. But allegedly they're fighting back, because I saw what's it called? I saw what do you? Let me see if I can pull it up. Sorry, we're gonna have to deep dive more into this. Yeah, so Hideki Anno, the correct director of fucking Evangelion, all this shit. He made like and he's pretty high up there in fucking and I think he runs production IG, or he's like a chairman there. He's like, what do you say? He said, I'm sorry, but the audience will have to adapt. Basically, he was saying that you can't you shouldn't cuck to like the global audience if you're gonna make something. You got to make something that's Japanese. You can't and you can't take out like the cultural shit. Basically, that's what he was saying, which is good that he's saying it, because maybe they're gonna start being like, oh no, maybe we shouldn't like take out like a titty scene just because fucking Al Shabat or whatever fucking gets offended by it, or fucking Jing Jinping in China gets offended by it, or Nancy with the blue hair gets offended by it. That's probably the ones gonna get offended the most. But okay, going back to the list. Oh yeah, so but what I didn't understand, because they were saying it about the previous season about it being sparingly animated, and I understand why it's not Madhouse, because the guy who directed the first one, he left. I think he went to Mappa, if I'm not wrong. Why in general, I don't understand this. I'm like, bro, why don't you just fucking read the manga? Yeah. I don't understand these people also, because Berserk are like this too. Just fucking read the manga and leave it there. If the anime does a shitty job, just be like, okay, I'm gonna
read the original.
Yeah. But these guys are fucking trying to do fan animation and shit. They're You saw that shit? I know you've seen that shit, Nick. They're trying to do a fucking fan. Dude, they try to contact the people who who own Berserk, Young Magazine or whatever. They try to contact them, and they try saying like, because I think they were gonna make like a fan animation of like the Black Swordsman. And they got DMCA'd because they're like, well, you don't own the rights. So
yeah, I think they did like 2 episodes and that was it.
Yeah, and then they went to go fucking actually contact them, and then they went like, which is actually good that they did that, because I think they're gonna force them basically to make like another season. It'd be funny if they do another shitty season to fuck with everyone, but it's like why can't you just read the manga and be like, you know what? Yeah, that adaptation's shitty, but at least I have the manga at the end of the day. Like, there's no point in spazzing out on like an anime that like is this is what I think about all anime, especially if it's adapted from manga. I'm like, this thing is just here there. They're just making this anime to bring it out there that there's a fucking manga that exists. That's why
make it mainstream, I guess.
Yeah, that's why like I don't care if like they butcher an adaptation, because I know that okay, they're like I could just read the manga. But if the series is that good, then you can make like a Brotherhood or whatever. Cause all the like that's what they're doing now. All the new anime, they're just fucking remaking them. You remember World Trigger?
Yeah.
Remember that show? You know that they're remaking it from the beginning. Yeah, and it's fucking
When?
it's next year, and Toei's still doing it, which is fucking weird.
Can I use them?
Yeah, here.
Got enough for one, me too.
Yeah, there should be several in there. But yeah, I don't get the whole thing, the whole complaint. But let's see what else came out. My Hero, did you see that? Do you care about that?
The new
last
one, I haven't
season.
seen it. Not that one.
Yeah, I never got into that shit.
I always wait until there's like what 5 episodes, I guess. Like a good
Oh,
amount of
okay.
episodes to binge watch it.
Okay, this one was pretty good. This is like I think this is the only one I watched this season. So basically, like you kind of have to be tapped into Kamen Rider, which is like this fucking
Yeah, comment.
old series, especially the old version. But basically, it's like all these like what?
You put me onto the original.
When?
You did.
When?
Fucking when you were at well, I'm not.
When did I put you onto the original?
You texted me it.
I did.
Yeah, you're like, oh, you should watch this.
I did.
And I
What
never
the
watched
fuck?
it. I knew you would watch it and stuff, but
Oh, okay. Cause with him, I would have to fucking give him the whole rigmarole, like, oh, this is fucking Kamen Rider, blah blah. But basically, it's like about like these like fans that like are like super fans, and then basically like the bad guys from like the original show, they like somehow come into like the real world, and so they have to fight them. But so far it's just been like it's been pretty grounded, and like they just had like the most recent arc, they just had like a mini tournament arc where they're just like fighting fist to fist. It's like I guess you can get some enjoyment, but it's like a lot of the enjoyment is gonna be like off of knowing like all these little references and shit. And now even like modern Kamen Rider fans, they got turned off by this because it's like they don't watch the old shit. But I wasted all my fucking time in high school watching this shit. So I found some enjoyment of it. Damn, I can't believe I fucking told you about Kamen Rider fucking back in the day. Yeah, because in general, I just look at this shit and like, cause I always look, I'm always like, hey, what's like the new anime coming out? And it's always just like, this shit I could like, okay, I'll watch it, and like if it like taps my interest, I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna finish it. But most of it is just like whatever, like fucking 6th season, and I'm like, I'm not watching that shit. Yeah, I didn't watch this shit. But yeah, so it's basically this one good anime this year, this one City, and that's it for me. And then let's do a quick peek on like what's coming out next year on like winter, which is like in a couple weeks. So Free Ren second season. Have you caught up on Free Ren?
No, I'm only halfway. I'm still halfway through the first season.
That shit came out 2 years ago. Okay. But this is gonna fucking suck because it's only gonna be 10 episodes. Because allegedly the manga has been like fucking delayed so many times. Hell's Paradise, I haven't watched that shit. Jujutsu Kaisen, the season 3 part 1. So Mappa's doing 2 seasons this season. It's fucked up. RIP their animators. Oh shit, Fate, Strange Fake. Okay, I might just watch this just to be nostalgic about Fate, even though I know it's like some fucking alternate shit. It's done by A1 Pictures, but I might just tap into this one for old head's sake, just to like dude. Did I tell you the visual novel came out like a year ago, like an official English release?
Just a year ago.
Yeah, I still haven't read. I bought it. I just didn't have. If that shit would have came out fucking years ago, I would have tapped into that shit. Even if they came out with the fucking porn scenes, I would have tapped into it. But nah, nigga has work now. I mean, I could fucking play it at work if I really wanted to, but I have too much pride. Let's see. I might get into this one, but it looks gay. But in the good way. Okay, yeah, no, that was it. That's all the other shit that's gonna come out. Wasn't Bleach gonna come out this year or this season?
No,
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, no. Okay, that's it. That's the state of anime. Um.
It's in the shit bucket, just like the movies in
Oh
2025.
wait, no, JoJo Part 7.
Oh
Okay,
yeah, yeah.
that's gonna bring back the white race. Okay, for real, because it's about
That's like a
America
coming of
too.
Yakub.
Yep, that's gonna, but it's gonna come out in March. But like, yeah, that's probably gonna be like the best thing that's gonna come out. Yeah, 'cause I got my coworker into it, and I'm like, bro, you gotta catch up now. You got like fucking 3 months to catch up to it.
I only stopped at season 3. I'm pretty sure.
The one where they're in Egypt.
Yeah.
Damn, nigga.
After that.
Well, you finished it.
Yeah, I finished it. And
So after, well, I don't know. The low key that is kind of a good part, but like part 4 is a good one. 5 is like
well, what's part 4? When it's fucking,
part 4 was when they're in Japan and they're in like
when
a
the stands get introduced.
part 3 is when they do the stands, but like part 4 is when it's about the son of Joseph.
Yeah,
And
and that's where I stopped on. When
the one where they fought
the name of
Kira.
the cap.
The one.
That, right?
No. That's his grandson. He has like a illegitimate son in Japan, and it's kind of
Totoro, no?
no. That's Josuke. Or no, that's Jotaro. But the one I'm talking about is Josuke. Let me fucking pull it up. Hold up, David.
With his Star Platinum.
Yeah. That was part 3.
Okay.
But
That's probably where I stopped. Cause I don't.
no, but okay, you gotta watch part 4 because part 4 he's still in it.
Okay.
He's still in it, and he's like a side character, but he still kind of like mogs everyone.
And he has a daughter, no?
Is
that when he has a
no,
daughter?
that's part 6.
Part 6. Okay.
Part 6, he's in it, but he's not in it that much. But in part 4, he's still like a good, like he's basically like he replaces Joseph as the role as being like the side character.
Okay.
But then this guy, he's like the main character, and he's like the illegitimate son of Joseph, and he and basically it all takes place in Japan, and it's just them like solving like a murder mystery. This will be a good place to stop if you do, because like I don't like 5. They're in like Italy, and I read the manga and I read the fucking the what's it called, the anime to it, because I just like watched both and I'm like, dude, I just don't like it. And then I watched the anime to like reconfirm like if I like it or not, and it's like, yeah, no, I didn't fuck with it. It just feels like it feels too like over indulging, and I don't think they gave too much of a fuck about the story. And then 6, 6 in 6, that one is about
His daughter.
yeah, his daughter. But then that one it's like the end of that
The era of
no, not era, but it's like the end of that universe. It's like the last story of that
Okay.
universe. And then part 7, the one that's gonna come out, it's like a reboot, but not really, because it's still called part 7, so you still have to know, you still have to have familiarity with like the other seasons, or not, or the just like the whole lore, because they don't like try to like re-explain to you the stands and shit. They just keep on going from there. But the problem with part 6 is that it was on Netflix, and so they split it up into like 3 separate like 10-episode seasons or whatever, and it just didn't fucking work, or like the hype wasn't there. But now I hope that this one, because I think Netflix has been doing more like episode releases instead of like batches.
Yeah.
So I hope with this one that they do more of like an episodic like thing, because like half of the thing that people fuck with JoJo is watching every episode like every week and seeing like the shit's gonna happen.
Yeah.
And this one has a bunch of hype moments. But yeah, so this one, like, honestly, I think a bunch of people are gonna get into it, but they're gonna be like, oh no, that's because the thing with this one, it's called Steel Ball Run, but that's like the subtitle. So like, because in the beginning of it doesn't treat itself like the next part of JoJo, but then like basically what happened like after like chapter 25, because it started out in Shonen Jump for like the first 25 issues, and then after that they went to Ultra Jump, which is like a seinen magazine. So then that's when it became like a seinen manga, and they kind of got more like detailed art and shit, and they got it got like higher quality. So like, yeah, basically that this shit's gonna be peak, but I don't care if like Redditors get into it and shit and ruin it. It's still gonna be peak. that's probably gonna be the best anime of the year. But I don't know. We haven't seen the rest of them.